Yo ho ho! We're back! The Amazing Survivors podcast with
Tron and
Tremaine. Here we go. So first off, we're going to talk about season 48 of Survivor. Mm-hmm. It's been a couple weeks since we got together.
Life gets busy, you know.
Life gets so busy.
It's all right.
So busy, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We're back in full effect.
Yes.
So Tron, what did you think about Kevin getting sent home in the second vote?
I didn't like it. I didn't like it, especially because Cedric did so bad on that challenge.
Oh my gosh.
That was the one where he was dropping the ball.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Like, they couldn't even get 2 steps.
No.
And it was clearly all his doing.
From what I understand, like, you do both have to put pressure. You almost have to lean on each other to get across.
But Cedric kept leaning backwards.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't lean backwards.
Yeah, like, Kevin kept pushing him right off, and he was getting super frustrated. But I view this as, why do you want so much power at the beginning of the game? The key is to have power at the end of the game,
100%.
Not the beginning. And so I do not understand these rookies. They've seen every episode. They have to know, like, just lay back, kind of go with the flow, and then make your move at the end or mid-game moving forward. And so Kevin, he totally overplayed his hand. You had an easy vote in Mary.
Yeah.
It's just like, you might as well build trust and keep Say around. Yeah, she might be annoying, but that's great. You want the annoying ones around.
To go with you.
Yeah.
I think
so, bad gameplay on Kevin's part.
I think Cedric should have gone. I'm glad Mary didn't go because I freaking like Mary. I think she's
Mary would be so fun to play with.
Yeah.
And you definitely saw it in this last episode with her and Say running around and having a blast. Yeah, Mary would be awesome. But I feel like this tribe, they suck.
Oh, they're so bad.
Just like every season, there's a loser tribe, and they are it.
They are it.
And
Which is so wild to me. How is every season there's like just one tribe that does so bad?
You know, I know production and casting, you can only do so much with putting these people through psychological tests and fitness tests and whatnot. And you can only work with what you have. Mm-hmm. They try their best, I'm sure, but for some odd reason, always one tribe, they cannot get it together. And it's great to watch. I freaking love it. But yeah, they suck.
They're so bad.
So
bad. But here we are.
Here's the other funny thing that I think is, I thought Cedric had a real good shot to go to the end. I loved him.
Yeah.
He's not making it to the end.
No.
He's terrible at this game.
Yeah, he's
because
bad.
Now, moving on into episode 3, Say comes back like, we got to rebuild trust, and Cedric's like, what? Why? Because you made her play her idol.
Yeah.
And she does not trust you and Justin. She didn't have to play it. She looked like a fool. And
I just feel like Cedric's just out there and just stuff is happening and he's just like, whoa, okay, this and this.
Like totally overwhelming.
He is, I don't even know why he's doing half of what he does.
Yeah. The lack of fire and food must be really getting to him because he is struggle bus.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But it's
but Mary's kind of thriving in her
Mary
situation.
is loving it. She's doing fantastic. Yeah. And I just think Cedric's just, he's just going to get worse. And definitely at the end of episode 3, it showed. It's like, holy cow.
Yeah.
You are totally out of your element. And
100%.
But, so yeah, them coming back from Tribal and saying they got to build trust. And yeah, I don't even think it's one of those things that you can salvage. Because she's already said she holds grudges, even though she doesn't hold grudges.
Yeah.
That's a lot of talk.
Yeah.
She's holding a grudge all day, every
100%.
day.
Yeah.
And she's still playing so hard. And I can't wait at the end of this. We know there's a swap coming next week. I can't wait to see who your dream tribe would be when they swap around.
Yeah.
Think about that while we chat about these guys. Because I have a great idea. If it happened, it would be hilarious.
Okay.
Because the tribe would just implode. But anyway, they come back. They chat about building trust. Then we go over to Siva, and Kyle asks good old David about his living situation.
Oh, man.
Man, my heart broke for this dude.
Right?
38, living in a trailer, parked in front of his dad's house.
Yeah.
All financial. I guess stuntmen don't make a whole lot. I don't know. It sounds like he's had an awesome life doing a lot of things.
Yeah, but he is living in a van trailer in front of his dad's house. And I think Kyle was like, is it a big house?
Yeah.
It's like, nope, just a normal house.
Just normal, standard house.
I'm like, oh man, yeah.
So that's got to be tough, especially when you're relaying this to national TV.
Yeah.
And people are watching.
Yeah.
Maybe he can start a GoFundMe to get a house. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
but
know.
I felt bad too because he's got a girlfriend. Sounds like she really likes him, but she wants to have kids. She's 32.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a time clock on that's ticking. And so I felt for the guy. Like, that's got to be so hard.
For
so
sure.
hard.
For sure.
And I don't know, where do you go from being a stuntman to a stunt coordinator? I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know Hollywood.
And that's like a thing. Like, you can only be a stuntman for so long, right?
Yeah.
Like, I would assume.
Unless you're Tom Cruise and do your own stunts.
That's true. I guess you
still
can kind of
killing
do
it.
it till later, but
But
who knows?
It was so funny though. Like Kyle's like, "Oh, that's sick, man." He's like, "No, that's not sick. It's really actually pathetic."
Yeah.
And it's like, "Wow."
Yeah,
Kyle
he's
just
trying to be positive, like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's cool, man." And he's
He's
like,
like,
"Actually, no, it's not."
It's not cool at all. And yeah, it's probably not.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Then we go to Lonnie. This part was hilarious. It shows Shaheen, Bianca, and Thomas, like, no energy, non-existent.
Yeah.
Joe's out there. He's like, hey, you got to read the room. You got to build up morale.
Yeah.
He starts building a bonfire, which I thought was so cool.
Yeah.
And then he comes back. He's like, okay, guys, we're going to have a little morale booster, appetizers, a little wine, start at 6.
Yeah.
And Thomas is like, I would really go for a chilled white. He's like, okay, well, I got 2 selections. The white, it's called Hungry as Hell.
Yeah.
Love the tannins, little nutty.
Yeah.
It's very dry and not very filling.
Yeah.
And Thomas is like, oh, I can totally relate. Dude,
Yeah.
I was rolling laughing
I would.
at how quick he was with these.
I like him. I like that tribe, to be honest.
They're freaking
Like,
awesome.
I don't really get why their morale's so down. They've been
It's probably they're just hungry.
they're just hungry. Yeah, but they've been crushing it. and-
Killing it.
Yeah,
just
like-
dominating.
I mean, honestly, I like most of the people on that tribe.
Yeah.
I like.
It's so funny too. Go ahead.
I just like that no one's helping Star really figure out this super easy thing.
Yeah, it's brutal. I feel so bad for Star. And it was so evident too because they show the 5 of them at the bonfire.
Yeah.
Where's Star?
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, Star, 101 survivor.
Yeah.
Be with your tribe. Like, you already have the idol. Like, where are you?
Yeah. I thought it was a great idea. Like I think Thomas is way funny. Like
So funny.
It was super cool too with like Eva and her saying like, "Oh, we used to do bonfires as a family at the lake," and so that like really was pretty special for her, which was
it's
cool. Like it was nice.
And then, that whole tribe, they sound so fun.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
oh my
man.
gosh. And the 3 boys are like, I can't believe they put us all on one tribe.
Yeah.
And Shaheen's like, yeah, talk about OP.
Yeah.
Totally overpowered. And it's true. They are vibing so well.
They are.
And just crushing it.
It's like, I think that's a lot to do with just like, just like vibing as a tribe, right? Because like you look at them, like they're not necessarily like the big, like athletically looking group, but like they work well together.
So well.
They're kind of well rounded. They are like fairly athletic, but also like good at puzzles, things like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they have a great mix of brawn, brain, and beauty,
yeah,
basically.
100%.
Then he jumps back over to Vula, and good old Say following Mary around as she's trying to find an idol.
Freaking love Mary, dude. She just like takes off running. Like,
It was so funny too because
so
Cedric and Justin are in the shelter like, trying to take a nap, and so he's like, "You got to get up and follow her.
Yeah.
You are not taking a midday nap."
Yeah.
Man, if I said it, I'd be like, I'm cutting you.
I know, right?
Like, that would come across so annoying to me. I'd be like, Cool.
It's
I'm going to vote you out, and I'm going to go back to my nap. Thanks.
It's like the Rome thing where he kept
100%.
following us all around.
100%.
Yeah.
But it's not like they're having fun doing it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, because they both said like they basically respect each other's game, right?
Yeah.
Like they're like, okay, I appreciate how much effort you're putting into this and
Yeah.
stuff. I just thought it was funny. You just see Mary just like take off running.
she's running. She's running.
She's like,
We gotta follow her.
I gotta find an idol.
Yeah. So props to her. I hope she does find one.
I
That'd
do
be
too.
hilarious.
I do too. I hope she does too. But like, I mean, and I guess this is going like forward a bit, but then Mary's just like, I'm just gonna mess with her and pretend like I do have an idol. And like, what would someone with an idol do? Go swimming for 30 minutes.
I love it. Like the mental game she's playing with Say.
There's-
And Say is dropping right into it.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. Like so much. And she's going to the guys and being like, I think she has an idol. And they're like, no.
She doesn't have one.
She's like, I don't know. She was swimming. She was like, she's not worried.
Yeah.
They're like, she doesn't have an idol. But she
Like,
really believes she
Say
does.
is totally overthinking things and in her own head. It's hilarious.
It's super funny.
Freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Kyle and David, basically in the middle of the two groups, Mitch and Charity, Chrissy and Camilla. They can go either way.
Yeah.
Which is a great spot to be. Star and Eva. Oh man, Eva goes to Star and they start talking game and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But man, it's Star has to know, and she does. Like, this is totally forced, not
100%.
not genuine. This is not going to work.
Yeah.
But it is what it is,
Which
at least she tries.
I really like Eva.
Yeah.
I think it's that whole thing of her being on the spectrum and not really like picking up on the social cues and stuff as she's talked about. But I hope she doesn't go because I like her.
Oh man, I gotta say, when Star found that idol, she's like, "Yeah, they're not getting rid of me yet."
Yeah.
Freaking hilarious. I think she's a little misunderstood, and she is on the bottom. But
yeah.
And right now, it's so easy for her to go home.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, for sure.
But anyway.
But they don't have to worry about that.
No, not for a while. So yeah, we get to the challenge. Do you like this challenge where one person calls out where to go for everybody else?
I did like it. Yeah, I actually really enjoyed watching it. I think it was David kept running into things.
Oh man, some people took a real beating, but it was hilarious.
I liked it up until the point where they got all of the keys back. And then I was like, okay, I feel like they should be able to take their blindfolds off now or something.
Well, I do like it that the caller has to lead them and do the slide puzzle with the blindfold still on. Yeah. I didn't mind that at all because it does show how well you can communicate and whatnot. And it does add a different element to it.
It just seemed to be, this is the reason I didn't like it. It was basically whoever was calling, everything was on that person. Yeah. And so it was kind of like if you didn't win that challenge, it was all on them, right? Yeah. And so I think it would have been nice to like switch it up maybe a little bit.
Totally. I also wonder how, like, they walk through every challenge and talk about how it's supposed to go and what the rules of it are. I want to know, like, how much can you walk out? Because Joe, right off the bat, no calling from Shaheen.
Just go straight
to the tower.
Right.
Like, it was amazing.
I think and I thought about that too, because it must have been because they're not blindfolded, I don't think, and don't see any of it, right? And so,
well, they walk up and they can see the whole
exactly. And so I think in his mind, he's like, okay, I'm going straight to that. And he like knows where he's at and how to get there, and just
he's like, I got this beeline. I have nothing in front of me, and I know I can beat everyone else over here to that.
Yeah.
And so, and then I can just follow Shaheen's voice back, or just turn around and
just go right back. It was a great gameplay on his part.
Dude, he crushed that so fast.
Like good on him. Like I think you always need to be like thinking of those little things. Of, like,
to get you ahead.
Yeah.
And they did. And the other thing, this is total classic loser tribe.
Yeah.
Why did you have Cedric? Like, if anything, I think you should have had Say or Mary.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone else could have heard them better. And the other thing is, why did they have two people tied together? That was interesting. Like, why not just have all of them
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Or maybe that was to make the challenge go a little longer.
I don't know.
That's all I can think of.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I enjoyed it for the most part. I thought it was funny.
Fun
It was
challenge.
fun when they're all busting their heads and stuff. And I loved, like, they showed Mary a couple times just, like, walking around. Like,
you always get
just
someone like
super
that.
lost.
They're just like lost. They can't hear their caller.
Right.
The caller's getting frustrated.
But to her credit, like, they were working on the spool one, and she's just like out there walking into nowhere. Which, like, the caller needs to be like, hey, just come back here and just hang out because they've got this. Like,
oh man,
but it was pretty funny. I liked it.
And then the slide puzzle, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah,
pretty simple. I mean, man,
it didn't look difficult, but yeah,
everyone knew basically when Siva got their third key. And headed out, it's just like, well, this is over.
Yeah, 100%.
Also, I noticed in the transition, they show up the challenge, they have a transition scene, and then everyone's ready to go on the challenge. It tells you who's going to win. They got orange and purple again, and they tend to do that.
I know.
It seems like pretty often.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, green sucks so bad. Why would you ever pick them to win?
No.
They suck so bad.
They're horrible.
Okay. So they also win tarps and hammocks. And then they also get to choose who goes on a journey.
Which is probably the most beneficial thing of winning this challenge.
Totally.
Well, besides immunity.
Okay, if you were on Logi's tribe, who would you have chosen to go on the journey?
It's a great question. I don't know. Yeah,
this is one of those things where it's like
it's so hard because it's so early on and you don't know
what's going on.
Anything on the other ones.
Yeah.
That would be hard. I think it maybe would just depend of who we were sending from our tribe. And then I'd just be like, okay, I want to send people that I think could work with us come merge time or whatever.
From the other tribes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to say. And, Mary just went on the last one.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. It's one of those things, like, who do you pick?
Yeah, because all you know about them is basically the challenges that you've done together.
Yeah.
But knowing all of them from watching it, like, I would just want to, if it was like me going, I'd just want to go with like Dave and like Mary.
Yeah, for sure. Did you like the Journey Yahtzee game?
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
I wonder...
It's completely luck, which I'm never super into. I'd rather it be more like skill. I was hoping that it would be like you could roll and then choose to keep some and then roll others type thing. You had like maybe like 3 rolls. I don't know how to do it exactly.
Well, but you could still keep... Oh, are you talking about... You know what would have been kind of cool? In the sense, like, when Justin came back, there was red, white, or whatever. Like...
Yeah, that elaborate...
Dude, that was so bad. So freaking bad.
Yeah.
But because... I also wonder, could you just do one die at a time?
Yeah. I would like... Kind of in that vein, I think it would have been more beneficial to have maybe, like, 2 rewards and then the lose your vote thing, right? Yeah. And so then you roll, see what you get, and then you can keep, you could like lock those in and you keep rolling until you get something. Yeah. I think that could have been cool. Yeah, I don't love this just because you're also at the mercy of the producers of what tribe you're on. Yeah. And it's almost in a way like you're getting pounded as a losing tribe. Yeah. Time after time after time. For sure. Like Survivor, you need luck. Like Rachel's a great example. Yeah. For sure. Of last season. Yeah. You have to have some luck to win the game. Yeah. Yeah. And so I don't know. I didn't love this. I'd much rather the one before where they had to unscramble the numbers. Yeah. I like that way better. Yeah. Like give them a challenge, time it. Yeah. That's something that's just not based on luck. But or also, if you're on the loser tribe, give them the option to opt out. Yeah. Because, sure. God dang, that just one thing after another. I did enjoy like some of them how it went, just to see it. But Yeah.
Yeah. So Bianca and Justin both lose their vote. Camilla gets an extra vote.
Yeah.
Which is crazy that she got hers.
100%.
3 skulls right off the top and then come back and get all flames.
Right.
It was amazing.
Yeah. But then, like, I have zero idea why Justin did what he did. I have zero idea why he made up some wild story about what it was. And, like, okay, maybe make up a story or something, but then, like, tell your, like, number one what you're doing. Like,
exactly. Like, don't leave him in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it busted him. And at the same time, it's so dumb. Camilla, we're the trusting tribe. We tell everything.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell everything.
Right.
Look at Thomas. He didn't tell a soul.
Yeah.
And now he's in a great position. Because now Bianca told him that she has no vote. And he's like, okay.
Which is... Yeah, it's what she did is great for everyone else. It's like, yeah, tell me, go ahead.
Yeah,
but I'm not going to be telling everyone everything.
No,
like, you got to keep some stuff quiet here.
Oh my goodness! But yeah, Justin's like red and white, and we won't know till tomorrow.
Oh, if I was on his tribe, I'd be like, dude, this guy is not telling us the truth.
That's so bad.
I'm like, you could have come up with a better lie.
Yeah, or just go, wait, can you tell us what possible is tomorrow? And you only come up with 2 colors.
Yeah.
Food, shelter, comfort. Where's the third color?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. It was a lot.
So dumb.
It was a lot.
But then he doesn't tell Cedric anything.
Yeah. But you gotta do that. Like, I'm all for like keeping stuff, and not telling everyone everything. But you gotta like confide in your number one.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Or at least tell the people you're working with what the real thing is and what the plan is, because
it's so bad. It's such terrible gameplay.
Yeah.
But anyway,
yeah. So
it was crazy.
They're bad at strategy and challenges.
all around losers.
Yeah.
But it's funny too because by this time I'm looking at the clock and I'm like, we got 30 minutes of tribal coming up.
Yeah.
Holy cow! What is going on?
Right.
So you knew something was up.
Yeah.
And so, they go to tribal. Man, it would be fun to be a fly on the wall just to see the whole tribal.
The whole tribal, I agree. Because there was a lot in this one.
There had been so much.
Yeah.
And Say seems to interject on everything.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like, it would be so hard to go to tribal with her and just like,
I know.
Can you just shut up?
But like you're saying, like that's the person you want to keep around because come merge, they're going to have a huge target.
Oh yeah, and they're going to keep putting that target on their back every time.
Yeah,
and to the extent where it's like, let's just get him out. This is annoying.
Yeah, 100%.
Kind of like Philip from back in the day with Boston Rob, and then he also played on season 26. And it's just like, let's just get him out and have some peace around camp. Yeah. That's the way she comes across.
I agree with that. I would get her out because I do think, Cedric really sucked at that challenge. I think they should have, like going back, they should have kept Kevin, gotten Cedric out, and then gotten Say out this time. And then I think Mary, Kevin, and Justin would have been a pretty solid 3.
Yeah, to go forward.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I just don't think, and especially the edit that came across.
Yeah.
Oh man! Even my wife says Justin has just no personality, no fight.
No, he doesn't. He's
just blah.
Yeah, and that's kind of honestly how Cedric is too.
Yeah, like I feel like Cedric's a little bit more eloquent in the way he talks and whatnot.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's just so bad at this.
But
like the only good person on that tribe is Mary.
Mary, yeah. Which. Man, I like Mary, but so it was just like a fun tribal to go into because you had Say thinking Mary has an idol or something, Mary knowing that she's just going to get voted for, and then you had Justin and Cedric that I just don't think know what's going on.
Yeah, and they're not telling each other.
And you have Justin who doesn't have a vote but didn't tell anyone else.
Yeah, and it was so funny too because after the first round of voting, Say and Cedric did not catch on that there was only 2 votes. And it's like,
how
you guys are idiots.
Yeah, I was wondering that too because so they vote. Mary plays her shot in the dark and miraculously
hits,
which is
awesome.
So awesome. And she is pumped.
Let's go!
Pumped. I loved that.
Oh my gosh.
And then, he reads the votes and there's 2 of them. How do you not be like, oh,
where's the third?
Justin probably lost his vote then.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you not like put that together? But they didn't. Somehow they didn't.
Like, I can understand how a vote would get lost in the shuffle if you go back to 45 when Austin, he did not play his vote so he could upgrade his idol.
Right.
Nobody knew, and it was perfect, a perfect play. But that was at the beginning of the merge.
Yeah.
And everyone was voting for Caleb anyway.
Yeah.
And so, man, when there's only 4 of you.
When there's 4 people, one person plays a shot in the dark, and so then there's only 2 votes. It's like, what?
Well, he went on a journey.
Yeah, which they didn't catch it, and then they had to re-vote
twice.
Yeah, and then they still didn't catch it. Like the second,
oh my gosh!
After the second one, they're like, oh, and Jeff is like, I'm sorry, I have to do this, but you lost your vote.
Yeah, he hasn't had a vote. He hasn't voted all night.
Yeah, and then Cedric's like, what?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I'm like, I feel like Jeff should have just been like, everyone but Mary, and say you're gone. Like, you guys.
But it's so funny. It was so historic that Cedric's the only one with the vote or with the say.
Yeah.
And he's been voting say, and say's like, "Are you joking?"
Yeah.
And,
so.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So the revote goes, and they have to choose between Justin and Say.
Yeah.
And. Well, okay, so the revote, and then Cedric votes for Say, and then Say votes for Justin. Justin doesn't have a vote, and then he's like, okay, well, typically it's only, like, you can only vote for these 2 people and the other people on the tribe, but the only person left that can vote is Cedric, so it's in his court.
Yeah. And then he asks, what are you feeling? And he goes on this long spiel. It doesn't feel good. And it's just like, at that moment, yes, I know you've created bonds, but you really have to lock in and go, Jeff, this really sucks. And I don't like being in this situation, but this is the game I came to play, and I'm here to play. Say, sorry, you're gone. Boom.
100%.
And then
100%.
If she starts crying and trying to go, nope, I've made my decision. I'm not going back on it. Jeff, I made my vote. Snuff her torch.
Yeah, where this is the thing where it's like, if I think Justin could have stayed if Justin just said more. He didn't say anything.
Well, fair enough. That is the edit that he got.
Yeah, that's true.
Which totally sucks because it makes him look so pathetic and weak. But he should have gone, wait. You have a stipulation, Cedric?
Yeah.
Do you not recall just an hour ago, Say and Mary said they could not work together?
Yeah, 100%.
That stipulation is not going to work.
Which is also the dumbest thing. You can't be like, that's not like a gameplay
so
stipulation. It's not like, this just shows me that Cedric is just such a pushover, because Say is just like, please look,
totally.
he lied to you, he didn't even tell you he lost his vote, and blah blah blah. Which, like, yeah, there's a point to that, but like Cedric, like, he's just like, okay, I'll do it if you and Mary promise that you're gonna get along. Like, what the hell is that? Like,
not only that, but dog, you guys suck so bad. A tribe swap is next.
Yeah,
you suck that bad. A tribe swap is coming. They're not going to work together. No. Now, that brings me to the greatest question.
So dumb.
Who would you like to see on Tribes?
Okay, on Tribes. Dude, oh man.
Because I'm telling you what, I have a banger of a tribe.
I haven't thought about this at all. So I would like to see Mary, Eva. I'm just putting like the people I like a lot. Mary, Eva, Thomas. How many people would be on a tribe? 5? Tribe 5. Mary, Eva, Thomas, and Dave, and like, I think Kyle or what, Shaheen? Yeah.
All right. This is who I would love to see on a tribe. And it would be fireworks.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
I want to see Eva, Star, Mary, Say, and Charity.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that is going to be an absolute banger of a tribe of just total self-destruction.
Oh, 100%.
Everyone, like Charity's going to be in the middle, but Mary's not going to work with Say. Mary's probably going to jump over.
Yeah.
Star and Eva, they ain't working together.
No.
It would be total chaos.
Dude,
and
even throw
hilarious.
Cedric in there, man.
Oh my god.
Cedric just doesn't know what's going on.
But I think that would be so funny.
Yeah.
Watching those 5 girls and just the chaos that would ensue.
Yeah.
Because
sure.
Say and Mary are going to be talking crap on each other to everyone else, like, oh, she sucks. And then Eva and Star, they're going to be like, no, we ain't working together.
Yeah.
Heck no.
Yeah.
But then in that, I mean, fair enough, Star doesn't have a vote yet. No, who's going to help her figure out?
Oh, dude.
Especially if she goes to a different beach.
Yeah.
Now what?
Yeah, right?
Now
100%.
what? Now you're hosed.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, that would be so much fun.
I think it'll be way fun.
So much fun.
It's ridiculous. Like this tribal was so fun, but so ridiculous. Like,
yeah. So hilarious.
You just know that Cedric has no backbone and no real business being in this game because he was like, I will keep you on this stupid stipulation. It wasn't even like, don't vote for, like, there was nothing except for you two need to get along because I can't keep doing this. I'm like, if you can't keep doing that, get rid of one of them.
Yeah.
And you can get rid of, say,
you could have gone like, this is how we work it out. We vote him off. If I was married, I would have totally piped up like, hey, you remember? She said, hey, we got to work them out and we're going to vote them off. Let's vote her off.
Yeah.
And then we got it worked out. Us 3 to the end.
Oh, 100%. I don't know why Mary had nothing to lose at this point.
Yeah.
Why wasn't she just like, no, I'm not going to work with her?
Exactly. That would have been so fire.
Oh.
So freaking hilarious. Like, Cedric, I'm sorry, but your stipulation sucks. I'm not working with that.
Yeah. No, I don't agree to this.
I've already been here for a week.
Yeah.
This ain't working.
Because, as Mary, like, Say's just going to be targeting you.
Yeah.
Like, I would just straight up be like, no, I'm good.
Yeah. Vote me out. Oh, wait, you can't, sucker. This isn't going to work.
It's just that stupid thing of just passing the, like, responsibility.
Yeah.
And I'm just, like, so sick of that with people that do that. I'm like, no, make a decision and stick by it. Take accountability for it. Don't pretend to be putting, like, the responsibility on someone else here.
Yeah. It annoyed me so much. And my wife even asked me, like, did you like the episode? I'm like, no. It was great up until that point, and then it killed it. And I'm like, oh,
such an
so
idiot.
annoying. But
and then poor Justin, however they edited it, he was just basically sitting there and like, okay.
You got a spot at Luigi's anytime you call.
Yeah.
I mean, you're vegetarian, so I'm going to just make you a tomato pasta or a tomato pie.
And then he didn't fight for it from what that looked like.
That was rough. But, oh well. So yeah, we got the tribe swap. I'm excited about that.
Next
time.
Is it just like drawing rocks? Is it like how?
Who knows? Like sometimes they draw a rock, sometimes they just draw the buff and open it.
Yeah.
So who knows?
It'll be interesting.
Be
interesting to see.
But I'm excited.
They should. I want them to do like a schoolyard pick, man.
Dude, that'd be sweet.
That would be rad.
That would be fun. Like whoever gets the white rock, those are your captains.
Yep.
And then you kind of like 1, 2, 3, see who gets to pick first.
Right.
To be honest, it would be hilarious to see. Oh man, how would that work? So if you had like 5 Siva, 5 Logi, same tribe, and then Star and Charity go to with the other, that could work out. That would be hilarious. But who knows?
An interesting thing, but
all right,
should be a good episode.
Who do you think will go home?
Oh, dude, I have no idea because I have no idea how the tribes will split up.
Yeah,
but I think I'm gonna just go with Say.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go Star.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think even if she gets swapped to another tribe, she has no vote. She's going to need some more Logi on that tribe to keep her around. But if she doesn't, she's toast.
Right.
And I feel like Siva recognizes, hey, we got 2 Titan tribes here. We got to take out one of theirs.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just kind of a good situation for the Vula people because if they all get split, then it's kind of like you're saying, if there's like a Siva-Logi imbalance or whatever, then it's kind of a thing of, okay, we want to focus on getting that other tribe out, and so then they can bring them over to their group.
You know what I would do, even in that split? If I was on Logi or Siva, I would go to that Logi or Siva tribe, my other one, and go, listen, if you have not watched the last few seasons, the tribe that has been reduced, they have the greatest chance to win at the end. Let's not make that happen. Let's not make that mistake. Let's take them out now. Let's come together. Let's take them out.
100%.
That's what I would totally do and go, we can make this work. And then when it's, just the two tribes, let's see what we can do. But right here, right now, let's work together and get them out. Done. Easy vote. Boom. So,
great.
Anyway, oh man. Great episode till the end. Then it really just annoyed me.
Oh, yeah.
All right, last thing. Here's the other factors of tribes. So Thomas has a still vote, Bianca has no vote, and Star has the idol, but right now no vote. On Siva, Mitch has a block of vote, Kyle's got an idol, Camilla has an extra vote. So there's a lot
happening
going on, which, I don't know. Sometimes I like advantages, but when there's too many, it's just like...
It gets very confusing.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. But
it would be fun. It would be a pretty wild, tribal, if everyone's playing their stuff.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it would be freaking nuts. Oh, other thing, season 50 from episode 1, since we haven't talked, voting. Did you vote at all for the 4 things that you could...
No, it made me do a bunch of stuff, and I wasn't about to register, and
cool.
There was too many hoops to jump through.
All right, let's see. So the voting was you could vote for colors,
right?
Which it's the same colors every year anyway. Who cares?
Yeah.
Rice or no rice? What would you go with?
No rice.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Make them freaking suck. Plus, those old schoolers who've done 39 days.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. You're 2 weeks less. You can go with no rice.
Yeah.
Like it matters.
Yeah, no rice, and maybe instead of so many advantages and stuff, they're trying to play to get some rice and whatnot.
And then, would you go with the the reunion on the or live reunion show, or just there at the island?
For the very end, or what?
So you could vote. Do you want a live reunion, which would be 9 months after it airs or gets filmed, or do you want them to read the votes on the island right after they're cast?
I don't care really on the island.
Yeah. All right. There's one other thing, I can't remember it right now, but it is what it is. But yeah, it wasn't anything spectacular.
Yeah.
But I think
which they're
idols or no idols, and it's you gotta have idols.
Yeah.
Maybe not as many, but
yeah, I don't know.
And I don't know. So the Beware advantage, maybe get rid of that and just go back to a regular idol. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, kind of back to old school roots.
Yeah. Or maybe in the merge, make it a Beware. Kind of switch it up that way, but that'd be fun. So,
but anyways.
So that's that. Stick around for the Amazing Race next, episode 2. Excited to talk about that. But like, comment, subscribe. Tron and Tremaine, the Amazing Survivors podcast.
We'll see you next time.
Yo ho ho!